Hi and welcome to Write with Alex. Today we're going to do a write-in with the theme locations. So a setting or a place where the story is happening. And this episode, or this writing is just to practice different ways of describing it and kind of having fun with writing places. Yeah, and also if you're looking for inspirations, finding new settings can be a really good place to start. So hopefully some of these exercises will spark some interest for you. Let's get right into it. So we're gonna start with my warm-up exercises. And the first one is what I call a check-in, which is just to write for 2 minutes about how you're feeling right now. And that is a really good way to start writing because you know something about that, and then when you've put down words on the page, it's just easier to keep on going. So I'm gonna set a timer here on my computer, and you will start by writing the words "Today I am," and the time starts now. That was our time. I forgot to play on the timer, but I know that it's been about 2 minutes now. So we'll go on to the second part of the warm-up, which is to do flow writing, which just means to start writing and keep going and don't think too much about what you're writing and just kind of write the flow of thoughts down onto the page. And this time you can keep going with the check-in if you want, or just do something more creative. And you will get the start of a sentence from me as with the last exercise. And that is, I had never been there before, but... and then write something about this place. So we're gonna do this for 3 minutes. I had never been there before, and now I'm gonna actually start the timer. Yes, we're good to go. That was our time. That is how it's supposed to sound, if I remember to put the timer on. Okay, so let's start with our first proper writing exercise. And this is to not go for the obvious when you're describing a place. So try to use other words and descriptions that maybe first come to your mind. So try different ones on. And for this exercise is describe a beach, but you are not allowed to use the words water or sand. And we're gonna do this for 5 minutes. So describe a beach, don't use the words water or sand. And go. was our time. Sometimes just need to finish the sentence. Yeah, so the next exercise is to use characters and plot to describe a place, and to let the place descriptions kind of be a part of the movement of the text and not like a separate part. So for this exercise, describe an IKEA warehouse where the description of the place is mixed in between a dialogue between two characters. And if you haven't been to an IKEA warehouse, then just choose any big store that you've been to. And yeah, we're gonna do this for 5 minutes. So describe this warehouse and describe it in between the characters' dialogues, and kind of see how that also affects how we're talking and what's happening. So we're gonna do this for 5 minutes, and let's start now. that was our time. I hope that you had fun writing about the warehouse. My conversation took an interesting turn. So for our next and the final exercise for today, we're gonna look at using small parts of the description to say something about the place as a whole. And we're gonna use the sense of hearing. So describe a place where something is buzzing, hissing, or clanging, or making some kind of unusual noise, and see what happens there. And we're gonna do this for 5 minutes. So describe an unusual sound in a place and see where that prompt takes you. So yeah, let's get started. that was our time. So that was all for today. I hope you had fun and discovered some new interesting locations. And you don't have to think very hard about when you're just in your flow of writing. You don't have to think about all of these different details and strategies while you're writing. I think this is a really good thing to exercise and to practice, and then hopefully use it more subconsciously when you're writing. But yeah, I mean, everyone's writing process is different. And thank you for making time in your life for writing and for writing together with me today. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy writing!